Hi students, good morning. Today we are going to learn the first third lesson, Age of Industrialisation. And third lesson, Age of Industrialisation. In the lesson, Age of Industrialisation, this is the fourth topic. What is that? This is the fourth topic. What is that? Factories come up. What is that? Factories come up. Before industrialization, we have learned already more, but now what we are going to learn, factories come up. Factories come up. Yes. What are the factories come to India? What are the factories come to India? So because of the factory, what are the developments happen in India? What are the problems faced by Indian people? How the trade happened with the India to China or England? Everything we are going to learn from this lesson. Okay, first one. First cotton mill. What is that? First cotton mill. Because I already told you, India is the largest democratic country. Now, at the same time, we are depend upon. What is that? We are depend upon mostly agriculture, because more than 70% of the people doing agriculture, cultivation. They are doing cultivation and they are doing, yes, depend upon directly or indirectly, they are depend upon agriculture, Indian people. So first cotton mill was where they set up. Okay, first cotton mill was set up in Bombay. What is that? Bombay, Mumbai. Now we are calling that Mumbai. On the time, Mumbai name was Bombay. So it is in Maharashtra. Where? In Maharashtra. In 1854, they have launched it. They built one cotton mill in Bombay when 1854. Yes, after 2 years only they made the production. 1854 they complete the work, but 1856, okay, 2 years later they have started the production of cotton. Okay, so first cotton mill was started where? In Bombay. When it happened? 1854. Later 2 years they have started the production. Next, first mill 1854. So they are not stopped. They are not stopped at the first mill. So they have started second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, continuously they are introducing the cotton mill. So first one, yes. In 1862, 4 mills. How many mills? 4 mills were started on the time. How many spindles? Yes, spinning wheels. We are using spinning wheel. On the time, Gandhiji also said, yes, in the Rate. Okay, the 94,000 spindles. What is that? 94,000 spindles and the 150 looms were in the factories. Because of that, the local people, Indian people were affected more, because all government depend upon the factory. So next is, these are cotton mills. Then jute mill. What is that? Jute mill. Yes. What are the countries placed first in jute production? It's Bangladesh and India. Next only China. Okay, so first jute mill was set up in Bengal. First jute mill set up in Bengal 1855. When it happened? 1855. How many years later? 1855. After 7 years, 1862, second mill. First mill 1855. Which one? Jute mill. First two I have explained about the cotton mill. Yes. Then now I am explaining about the jute mill. First jute mill in Bengal. 1855. Then 7 years later, 1862. 55 plus 7, 62. Okay, 7 years later, yes. Which one? Elgin mill. Second mill was started, and the next day Elgin mill was started in 1860s. On the time in Kanpur. Elgin mill was started. Okay, can you understand this one? Yes. Next day Ahmedabad. In Ahmedabad. Yes. Okay, in Ahmedabad, first cotton mill was started in 1860s. Yes, this one is first cotton mill in Bombay. Don't forget, first cotton mill in Bombay 1854. But now I am telling about mill in Ahmedabad. First cotton mill in Ahmedabad. When it happened? 1860s. 1860s. At the same time in Tamil Nadu, on the time Madras province. Okay, yes, the state of Madras. So in Madras, where the spinning mill started. Okay, spinning mill work started 1874. 1874, they have started the first spinning mill in Madras. First spinning mill in Madras. Okay, this is the introduction for factories concept. Can you understand? First cotton mill, jute and finally spinning mill. Okay, jute cotton mill, jute mill, spinning mill. Okay, can you understand? So next, the early entrepreneurs. Alright, the early entrepreneurs. Yes, what is that? History. First, China only maximum introduced more. Okay, they have started, for example, money, tea, paper, yes, everything introduced by China. Okay, so most of the countries were trade with China. Not only in other countries, India also trade with China. So in the past history, India traded with China. So after British people captured India, British people also trade with China. So first, the British India export opium. This is one kind of opium. Okay, so from India, the England people export opium to where? China. Okay. Next, they are getting tea. They are getting tea from China. They are getting tea from China and they export tea China to England. Okay. They are exporting what is that? They are exporting opium India to China, and the next they are imported China. Okay, tea, China tea. Okay, China to England. This is very important one. Next, Indians. Okay, yes, in the trade, Indians are junior, not the head of the position. Okay, so Chinese people and British people are making trade for helping. Okay, junior. What is junior? Yes, our people are junior in trade, in finance, in supplies. Okay, what are the things they need? The supplies. Okay, and shipping. We know. Yes, if we ordered anything in Flipkart, Amazon, the shipping charge. They are making shipping charge. Yes, so the material are taken to one place to another place. So for that, Indians are junior. Yes. Next, in Bengal. Okay, in Bengal, Tagore, not Rabindranath Tagore, Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, Rabindranath Tagore, 1830s, he made investment in 6 companies. What is that? 6 companies. Yes, he joined that 6 companies and made investment. So because of that, Tagore became the famous industrialist in 1840s. What is that? This happened in 1840s. He became a famous industrialist. But later, British captured India, controlled more over India. So because of that, so Tagore became lost. Okay, he got lost. Then China became a successful industrialist. Industrialist in India. Because of the British people. So finally, said Hukum Chand the Malwari said the first jute mill in Calcutta, 1917. So every place, first jute mill, first cotton mill, spinning mill, they will ask in 1 mark. So each and every line in the chapter is very important. Okay, but maximum in this lesson they won't ask 5 mark. Maximum in this lesson they will ask 3 mark and 1 mark. 3 mark. So math question also won't come from this lesson. Maximum. Okay. So you can give important for 1 mark and 3 mark for this lesson fully. So this is very important lesson for us. The capital was accumulated through other trade networks. Yes. For example, Tamil Nadu's capital, Chennai, India's capital, Delhi. So, on the time, some of the capitals happened for every provinces. So, the capitals were accumulated. All the materials were come together in the particular place. So, some of the merchants from Madras traded with the Burma, while other had links with the Middle East and East Africa. So, they used Madras port and some other port for foreign trade. What is that? Export. For export duty. There were yet other commercial groups, but they were not directly involved in external trade. What is that? They are not making involved. They are not directly involved. So they are the helpers. They operated within India. Who were operated within India? The Indian trader, carrying goods from one place to another, banking money, transferring funds between cities, and financing trader when opportunity of investment industrialist opened up. Many of them set up factories. So in India people not trade with the other countries. They are helping. They are junior to the trader of China and British people. As colonial control over India trade tightened. As colonial control over Indian trade tightened, the space within which the Indian merchant could function became increasingly limited. So they have given limited advantages for Indian merchant. They can't trade with other countries. They were barred from the trading with Europe and manufacture goods and to export mostly raw material and food grains. Raw cotton, opium, wheat and indigo procured by British. They were also gradually edged out of the shipping business. So the England people getting the raw material only, not fulfilled material. What is that? Not fulfilled product. They are getting raw material and for their trade. Till the First World War, European managing agencies in fact controlled a large sectors of Indian industries. During this 1914 to 1918, on that up to that, British people were controlled the Indian trade. So three of the biggest one, Bird, Hailer and Co. On the time there are three biggest companies. First company is Bird, Hailer and Co. and Andrew Ewley. Second company. Third one Jordan Skinner and Co. Jordan Skinner and Co. So these agencies mobilized capital, set up joint stock companies and managed them. So they are not fixed the particular capital. But the first particular capital, they have changed the capital according to their advantages. According to their need. In most instances, Indian financiers provided the capital while the European agencies made all investment and business decisions. The European merchant industrialists had their own chamber of commerce, which Indian businessmen were not allowed to join. So they have made one group of trade companions in that Indians were not allowed. So the early entrepreneurs is over. Then the second topic is, where did the worker came from? Yes, for example, in Arilur also there are more cement factories. Where they come from? In neighboring villages and neighboring district. The district people, they are coming to work in the cement factories. We know about that. So like that, in the factories, who were working? Factories needed worker. Without worker, the factory can't run. So with the expansion of factories, this demand increased. So they are making more factories. Because of that, they need more laborers. In 1901, there were 5,84,000 workers in India. 1901, 5,84,000 workers. At the same time, 1946, 24 lakh 36,000 people. Laborers needed for factory. Can you understand? 1901, 5 lakh. Yes, 1901, 5 lakh. 1946. 24 lakh. 1946, 24. So, in most industrial region, workers came from the district around peasants and artisans who found no work in the village went to the industrial centers in search of work. So, maximum of the people, okay, agriculture, those are doing cultivation, peasant, farmers, okay, they are coming to factory. Over 50% of the workers in the Bombay cotton industry 1911 came from the neighboring district. So for the Bombay cotton mill, neighboring district people come to work in the factory. Yes, district of Ratnagiri, while the mill of Kanpur got most of the textile hands from the village within district of Kanpur. Most often mill workers moved between the village and the city, returning to their village homes during the harvest and festival time. So the farmers are in the harvest time, festival time, they are going to their village, and they accept all day this festival time they are working in the factory. So over time, as news of employment spread, workers traveled great distance in the hope of work in the mill. So over time also, because of that, they are getting more money from the United Provinces. For instance, they went to work in the textile mills of Bombay and in the jute mill in Calcutta. So the workers came from the other village.